All my life, I'm back, and I've got a very special little something that arrived over the weekend. After a couple of comments on the live video last week about Team Teddy merchandise, I got some Team Teddy caps made. Got the perfect person to model this morning, our blue lady, Hazel. I am going to have to video you for this, blue lady.
All right. Oh, Team Teddy, yes! Yes, yes, definitely. Yes.
Perfect!
Yes.
I love it.
There, yes, so definitely Team Teddy in the blue gloves, everything, even the brush.
It is, isn't it? Yeah.
So Team
Let's
Teddy
get a close
Day.
up. That looks so cool.
I love that. Yes.
We've got Lisa, Tamara and Vince and the GoPro ready to time lapse all the work that's happening out here. And Vince is going to be starting today with digging a trench along here. This bit of wall needs to come down, and this is going to be for the new water pipe that's coming in through this field. And he started. That's the beginning of the trench. We've got a trench, so Vince worked away all day yesterday getting this out, and it's not always easy on our ground just because of the amount of rocks, and he's got, I think, the worst bit still to come. So from here he's got to come up, and it doesn't show on camera very well, this quite steep hill that will all be bedrock, and he's got to dig up towards the gate. So over here is what's called the pecker, and that's what's going to be used to break the rock up before the pipe gets laid down in this channel on a soft bedding. Now, I think this was quite a challenging part of yesterday because obviously Vince needs to dig all the way along here and under the wall. We're saving a lot of the rock that's being dug out of here because that's going to be used to stone face Hoytzer and Jubba's house. So Michael was here yesterday and was just talking with Vince through all the different things that needed to be done, and I bobbed in for a little bit of it just to get an idea. But this is Tamara's expertise, not mine. All this kind of building work scares me, really. I like to see it when it's finished and I like to visualise it, but when it comes to actually doing it, that takes me well out of my comfort zone. What will happen is once this is dug down far enough, United Utilities have to come along, shut the road off for a period of time and connect the new water supply. And they're charging us, what are they charging us for that? I think it's, including VAT, it's just over £5,000 to do the connection out onto the road. And then on top of that, I've obviously got the costs for having this all dug out and getting the pipe work in. But it's the starting point. Good morning, Dow Dow. Did you enjoy your night of being free rein? Hello, Floppy. Hello, Floppy Doo. There's little Nero. And then Uber. Hello, Uber. Oh, you finished off your soaked hay. You don't always do that, do you? Hello, Cheeky. Hello, Cheeky boy. He's feeling much better now. he and Hidda will never get on. At least they're not squealing at each other this morning. Oh, that's faces. And then we got little Princicle. And he's also feeling lots better. Aren't you, darling? We'll get both of you back out in the field soon. Eh? Oh, little man. Right, would everyone like breakfast? What have you done with Annie? Where's she hiding? Where's she gone? Annie! Oh, I think I can hear her. She obviously didn't realise it was breakfast time. Hello, Annie. She's in her old rug at the moment because the other one's in the wash. Good morning, sweetheart. actually woke up early this morning and I was looking at some salt therapy for her because of all her lumps and bumps on her chest. And I found a place down in Preston that I might try and take her to for some salt therapy sessions, which I remember one of our visitors told me might be something that helps. So I've tried my own methods and we've all tried various things and spoken to Sam about it numerous times. But this is something that we've not tried yet. So I'll maybe book you in for a couple of sessions down there. It's just it's a day trip in itself to go down to Preston, isn't it? Look at your ears. You are a funny girl. Hidda's just been doing his usual squealing at Uber, and he does love to mark his territory right outside the front of the turnout. It's his way of telling Uber, no, this is my place, not yours. Isn't it, Hidda? Oh, darling. Hey. He's doing lots better, though. But he and Principal are going to be staying in this turnout tonight because we're temporarily losing 2 stables for the next couple of weeks. So the reason we're losing 2 stables for a couple of weeks, you will see here that Hole has started on this one, getting all the bedding out. And Lisa, poor Lisa, every time she comes here, she ends up clearing out these boxes and pressure washing them out. So Lisa and Hole have been getting all the bedding out in these, and then the mats are going to come out, and we've talked about it before, and Hole will have talked about it. It's a real faff in here, and the stables get really mucky and dirty with these movable mats. So what we're going to have done is we're going to have these floors re-levelled because the concrete actually goes the wrong way. And
Tracy's been windy, so I'm going to help. Basically, Lisa's getting all the bedding out, then we're going to get the mats out, and then we're going to pressure wash it with bleach, but make sure we're wearing clothes that's not going to get splashed with the bleach. And then Michael's going to come in and level the floors, and then Quattro are going to put in whatever they're putting in so that we don't have to muck out smelly boxes anymore. That's all you need to know, and that's all I need to know. We don't need to know the details, people, because that's for not us to worry about.
yeah, but Hole, some people like to know the details. Am I boring everyone?
No.
I'm just boring you. Okay, well, yeah. Hole has summarised it beautifully. I'm not going to say any more. For anyone wanting to know more details, then just let us know in the comments and we'll tell you more. Clearly, I'm really not doing well with getting my words out today. But in all honesty, it's been a really tough few days for various reasons. So I'm going to use that as an excuse. But anyway, I'm going to move you on to Nero now. As you may have seen in some of Hole's videos, your darling little rainbow boy managed to get himself a cut out in the field on his good back leg. So he's been in for a few days. It's healing up nicely. It's had a clean. He's doing his usual, being impatient here because he's not keen on staying in for too long, but he's going to have to stay in for another day or two because it's a little bit too open to go out in the fields again. So he's going to have another couple of days up here. And he's taken herself to bed in the arena because she didn't have access to a stable last night. So although they can go free rein round the yard, they do like a nice soft surface to have a sleep on. She's had a good old roll. Oh, Annie. So I took her out again yesterday for a leg stretch, and then tomorrow, as long as the rain doesn't come, she's going to be doing a village drive as a surprise for a young couple getting married down in the Priory. So we've got everything crossed that there's not going to be rain, because the carriage we have isn't really ideal for weddings where the weather's not so good. Little Annie. Very, very tired. Sleep on. Right, I've got to go back in the office. I'll leave you to have a snooze. Yeah? Oh, she's beautiful. Leave you sleeping. We've got Yodel there, dressed in her beautiful red, because she's about to head off to Mel's. There's little Maybelline borrowing Micah's head collar. And Doubtson, who I'm also taking to Mel's. And Annie's kind of awake. And Lisa is doing an amazing job, as she always does. You've just been bitten. What, by a clegg?
Possibly.
Oh, you need to put some fly spray on. Do you want me to spray you?
I've put 3 lots of cream on.
Have you?
Is the fly spray all right? Because my skin's a bit weird.
Oh, maybe. Well, it should be, because it's okay for the horses. So if it's okay for the horses, it should be okay for you. Isn't that right, Hole?
Yeah.
You're bearing your legs now. Yeah. I'm glad you colour coordinate with Yodel.
I know.
So I'm looking forward to this, because I've been stuck in the office all morning. So I'm going to have my Doubtson fix now before I head off to Yorkshire with Lisa and Frey. Doubtson's on. Annie wants to go. Hey? Yodel would like to go on, but there's someone blocking her way. Annie, do you want to come out the way? Annie, because we're going to be late, sweetheart. You are going to have to move. Come on. I'll take you on a little road trip to the salt therapy room in Preston at some point. There you go. Come on, Yodel. She's a big girl to fit on the lorry.
No.
Good gal.
Good. She needs a bit of momentum.
She does.
Good girl.
Now, because those stables are going to be out of action, Principal is going to be staying outside. So he's walking so much better now. So he's moved into the round pen. And then over here, Jodie is doing battle with Rainbow Boy, with Nero, who can't be left alone with the hose. So he's going to spend the night in with Uber. He loves his water.
Yeah, I got a video of you.
Oh, did you?
But then he pulled the end off.
He's just waiting for you to give it back to him.
I just don't want that going down his mouth.
So I don't want to leave it in there, Jodie. You're going to spray everybody else. Oh, you are such a clown. Don't get Frey in that beautiful dress. Frey was very unhappy because she didn't manage to find another dress in Asda yesterday.
I didn't realise they did online shopping.
Oh,
so we'll see
okay.
what we can find online.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So we're about to head off to go and see Teddy. We'll leave Jodie to get soaking wet again. Nell's on another day out of pup release. Or what do you call it? Puppy freedom.
Puppy
Yeah.
respite.
Yeah, puppy respite. Oh my life. Go on, Nell, you put him in his place. You tell him. Otherwise he's going to spray you. Obi doesn't care.
He's like disgusting.
Yeah, Uber. So Frey's got him a load of grass and cleavers. There's a bag full of goodies for him. His fly sheet just in case he is getting irritated by any bugs. And a grooming kit. And then we got over there, Annie and Hida, Dow and Yodel back from their training session. Hole's cleaning out the lorry. Bye, Hole. See you tomorrow. No, don't get me wet. Well, it's Wednesday now. That was rather a long drive home from Yorkshire because there was a diversion and we got taken all round the houses and it probably would have been a very beautiful drive if it hadn't been dark. Anyway, little Nero is out here with Uber. They've just finished their breakfast. And look, I've seen another thing that he's broken. So, you know, he wants to keep the tradition going. This time he's managed to break this hay bar. Honestly. I will go and get you some haylage. Yes. Look at that little nose. As you all know, one of the amazing things about our farm is that it's built into rock. But with that does come its challenges. So yesterday, Vince was using the pecker to dig out all this rock down here. And as you can hear in the background, he's using the pecker, but this in itself, this little channel, took the entire day just to dig out. So I've taken the decision this morning that really we need to have a bigger digger for Vince to be able to be efficient enough to get this rock out in good time. So at the moment, that's a 2.5 ton digger that he's driving. And we've got arriving today a 8 ton digger, which will hopefully give a bit more power behind that pecker to get out the rest of this bedrock from here up to the gateway. But it is, as I say, you know, one of the additional challenges that we have here, because even just putting fence posts in isn't a case of just using a post knocker and hoping for the best, because if you hit the bedrock, then you split the post, or they can't be lined up and you have to use a pecker. So, you know, I'm not complaining because it's beautiful, but I'm just trying to explain a little more about why it's a bit more challenging. So you can, oh my goodness, I thought I was going to fall in the hole there. That wouldn't be good, would it? So you can see up here, Vince has actually moved on with this little digger onto the concrete path to start getting that all broken up, because that all needs to be taken away and re-levelled as well. So here's the stone that's going to go down on top of those water pipes that will be laid along here once that track is done. Vince is making quick work of this concrete path. Hol's already been getting all the mats out because we'll recycle these mats, as she said in her own video, get them down to the field and into the field shelter that we're planning to put down there. Got Anne here today who's going to help Hol move all these mats. You're very happy because you've just ridden Betty.
She's lost her virginity.
Virginity.
Yeah. I want to.
You want to drive her next? No, you.
Maybe in a couple of years.
Yeah, and maybe if we get a new one day that's not quite as scary and hairy, then, you know, we'll let you. And here's that bigger digger. So obviously a lot more costly, but it's going to be far more time efficient, so it's got to be worth it.
Feeling thankful for the love and the happiness we chase. Sun is shining brightly, sky so blue and clear. With every breath I take, I'm grateful you are near. So grateful, yeah. Thank you for the laughter, thank you for the tears.